Hello, I'm Lucy. It's okay. I really missed you. I have to do something very important, so I can't make YouTubes. Okay? So, because I really missed you, I bring you a very funnest book that I had ever read. It's called Dork Diaries. Some of you may know, and it's very fun. Okay? So today we're going to read Dork Diaries 1. This is the first book. Okay, are you ready to read? Let's start. Dork Diaries. Saturday, August 31. Sometimes I wonder if my mom is brain dead. Then there are days when I know she is, like today. The drama started this morning when I casually asked if she would buy me one of those cool new iPhones that do almost everything. I considered it a necessity of my life, second only to maybe oxygen. What better way to clinch a spot in the CCP, cute, cool, and popular group and my new private school, Westchester Country Day, than by dazzling them with a wicked new mobile phone. Last year, it seemed like I was the only student in my entire middle school who didn't have one. Oh, I have an iPhone. So I bought an older used phone, super cheap on eBay. It was bigger than I wanted, but I figured I couldn't go wrong for the clearance price of only $12.99. I put my phone in my locker and spread the word that everyone could now call me with a juicy gossip on my new telephone. Then I counted down the minutes before my social life started heating up. I got really nervous when 2 CCP girls came walking down the hall in my direction, chatting on their mobile phones. They came right over to my locker and started acting super friendly. Then they invited me to sit with them at lunch, and I was like, okay, but deep down inside, I was jumping up and down and doing my Snoopy happy dance. Then things got really strange. They said they had heard about my new $600 juicy counter designer mobile phone, and that everyone, meaning the rest of the CCP crew, couldn't wait to see it. I was about to explain that I had said juicy gossip on my new phone, not new gossip on my juicy phone. But I never got a chance because unfortunately my telephone started ringing very abnormally loudly. I was trying best to ignore it, but both of the CCP girls were staring at me like, well, aren't you gonna answer it? Obviously, I didn't want to answer it because I had a really bad feeling they were going to be a little disappointed when they actually saw my phone. So I just stood up there praying that it would stop ringing, but it didn't, and pretty soon everyone in the hallway was staring at me too. Finally, I gave in, snatched open my locker, and answered the phone, mainly to stop that awful ringing. I was like, hello? Sorry, wrong number. And when I turned around, both of the CCP girls were running down the hall screaming, make it go away, make it go away. I guess that probably meant they didn't want want me to sit with them at lunch anymore, which really sucked. The most important lesson I learned last year was that having a cruddy phone or none at all can totally ruin your social life, while hoarders of celebration-y party girls regionally forget to wear undies, not a single one would be caught dead without her mobile phone, which was why I was nagging my mom about buying me an iPhone. I've tried saving up my own money to buy one, but it was impossible to do, mainly because I'm an artist and totally addicted to drawing. Like, if I don't do it every day, I'll go nuts. I spend all of my cash on sketchbooks, pencils, pens, art camp, and other stuff. Hey, I'm so broke. I have a milkshake on layaway at McDonald's. Anyway, when Mom came home from the mall with a special back-to-school present for me, I was pretty sure I knew what it was. She rambled on and about how my attending a new private school was going to be stressful time of tremendous personal growth, and how my best coping mechanism would do to communicate my thoughts and feelings. I was absolutely ecstatic because communicate with a new phone, right? I kind of zoned out on most of what my mom was saying because I was daydreaming about all of the cool ringtones, music, and movies I was going to download. It was going to be love at first sight. But after my mom finally finished her little speech, she smiled really big, hugged me, and handed me a book. Yeah. I opened it and frantically flipped through the pages, figuring that maybe she had hidden my new phone inside. It made me perfect sense at the time because all the advertisements said it was the thinnest model on the market. But slowly it dawned on me that my mom had not got me a phone, and my so-called present was just a stupid little book. Talk about major heartbreak. Then I noticed that all the pages of the book were blank. I was like, oh no, she didn't. My mom had given me two things, a diary and unfortunately advanced she is in fact. Clinically brain dead. Absolutely no one writes their most intimate feelings and deep dark secrets in a diary anymore. Why? Because just one or two people knowing your biz could completely ruin your reputation. You're supposed to post these kind of juicy stuff online in your blog so millions can read it. Only a total dork would be caught writing in a diary. This is the worst present I have ever received in my entire life. I wanted to yell at the top of my lungs, Mom, I don't need a stupid book with 1,288 blank pages. What I need to be able to communicate my thoughts and feelings to my friends using my very own mobile phone. Wait, silly me, I keep forgetting I don't have friends yet, but that could change overnight and I need to be prepared with shiny little, new phone. In the meantime, I will not write in this diary again. Never, ever. Monday, September 12th. 2. Okay, I know I said I never write in this diary again. I meant it at the time. I'm definitely not the kind of girl who curls up in with a diary and a box of Godiva chocolates to write a bunch of really sappy stuff of my dreamy boyfriend, my first kiss, or overwhelming anxious about the horrific discovery that I'm a princess of a small French-speaking principality and now worth millions. This is so not me. Yeah, this is not Nikki. My life totally sucks. All day I wandered around my new school like a zombie in lip gloss. Not a single person bothered to say hi. This is me. Most of the time, I feel invisible. Oh no, I'm too scared to look at this picture. How am I supposed to fit in at a snobby prep school like Westchester Country Day? This place has a Starbucks in the cafeteria. I wish my dad had never been awarded a bug extermination contract from this school. They can take their little pity scholarship and give it to someone who wants and needs it, because I sure don't. Tuesday, September 3. It's the way past midnight and I'm about to freak out because I still don't have my homework done. The assignment is for own hours English lit and we're reading A Midsummer Night Dream by Shakespeare. I was kind of surprised because I didn't know he wrote Teen Chocolate. It's a mischievous fairy named Puck who tries to break up a really cute couple lost in enchanted forest. Oh, I think this is the couple. Then a guy with a donkey head crashes a big fairy party and hooks up with their queen. Pretty weird stuff. I don't think this is the couple. Yeah. Our homework assignment is to complete 3 essay questions about Puck. Number 1. Would you consider Puck the protagonist of the play? Why or why not? Number 2. How do Puck's personality and actions set the mood of the play? Number 3. Use your imagination and provide either a detailed physical description or a drawing of Puck. The first 2 questions weren't that hard, and I finished them in no time at all. However, the third question threw me for a loop. I didn't have the slightest idea what Puck looked like, but I tried to imagine him with cute little pointy ears and as hot as Nick Jonas, Corbin Bleu, Justin Timberlake. I was also dying to know if having a messed up name like Puck had completely ruined his life. I bet the popular kids at his school called him Puke, Chimuck, Yuck, or something worse. Poor Puck. I tried to go to that educational website, wiki something or other, that everyone plagiarized to find a picture of Puck. But I couldn't remember the name of it and was too lazy to Google it. I was really surprised to hear a knock on my bedroom door this late at night, and I assumed it was my 6-year-old Brianna. About a week ago, she lost one of her front teeth and buried it in the backyard to see if it would grow. She is forever doing crazy weird stuff like that. My mom says it's because she's still a little kid, but I personally think it's because she has an IQ of a box of crayons. As a little joke, I told Brianna the tooth fairy collected teeth from children all over the world and then superglued them together to make dentures for old people. I explained that she was in big trouble with the tooth fairy, seeing as she had dug a hole and buried her tooth somewhere out in the backyard. The funniest part was that Brianna totally believed me. She actually dug up half of Mom's flower garden trying to find her tooth. Since then, Brianna has been paranoid that the tooth fairy is going to sneak into her room in the middle of the night and pull out all her teeth to make dentures. But my prank kind of backfired because now she absolutely refuses to use the bathroom at night unless I first check to make sure the tooth fairy is not hiding behind the shower curtain or under the bath towels. And if I'm not quick enough, Brianna will have little accident right on my bedroom carpet. But what if the tooth fairy is hiding here? Oops, my little sister Brianna, accident. Unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way that contrary to the TV commercial, carpet fresh does not remove on odors. Lucky for me, it wasn't Brianna at my door, but my parents. Before I could say comment, they just kind of barged in like they always do, which really irritated me because this is supposed to be my room, and as an American citizen, I have a constitutional right to privacy, which they keep invading. The next time my parents and Brianna come rolling up here, I'm gonna scream, "Hey, why don't you just move in?" Anyway, my parents said they were surprised to see that I was still up doing homework and they wanted to know how things were going at school. It was really strange because just as I was about to answer, I had a total meltdown right on the spot and burst into tears. My parents were shocked and stared at me and then at each other. Finally, Mom hugged me and said, "My poor little boo-boo," which only made me feel worse. Wah! Not fitting in at my school was bad enough, but now I had to suffer the additional humiliation of being the only 14-year-old still being called little boo-boo. Suddenly, my dad's face lit up. "Hey, I've got a great idea. We know you've been under a lot of stress lately with our move and your new school. I bet if we posted some positive affirmations all around the house, it would help you adjust. You think?" I was like, "Okay, Dad, this is what I think. It's a stupid idea, like sticky notes with corny sayings on them will solve my problem of being a total loser at school. You wanna know what else I think? The article I read about bug extermination chemicals killing off brain cells is probably true. But I just said it inside my head so no one heard it but me. My parents kept staring at me and it was starting to creep me out. Finally, after what seemed like forever, my mom smiled and said, "Honey, just remember, we love you, and if you need us, we are right down the hall." They walked back to their bedroom, and for several minutes I could hear the muffled voices. I guess that they were probably discussing whether or not I should be committed to the mental hospital right then of first thing in the morning. Since it was so late, I decided to finish my PUC assignment during study hall. I wonder if you still have to hand in homework when you're locked up in a Fiasco ward? Wednesday, September 4. My new issue of That's So Hot magazine says the secret to happiness is the 4 F's. Friend, fun, fashion, flirting. But unfortunately, the closet I've ever got to friends, fun, fashion, and flirting is having a locker right next to Mackenzie Hollister. She's the most popular girl in the 8th grade. Look at me. I had just finished finding my way over the crowded hallways to get to my locker and had almost been trampled alive. Then suddenly, as if by magic, the huge mob of students parted right down the center just like the Red Sea. That's when I first saw Mackenzie strutting down the hallway like it was the runway of the Paris fashion show or something. She had blonde hair and blue eyes and was dressed like she had just left a photo shoot for the cover of Teen Voyage. She and everyone except me immediately fell under her powerful hypnotic spell and totally lost under their minds. "What's up, Mackenzie? You look hot, Mackenzie. Are you coming to my party this weekend, Mackenzie? Love your shoes, Mackenzie. Will you marry me, Mackenzie? You'll never guess who has a crush on you, Mackenzie." "Is that another designer purse, Mackenzie? Fabulous hair today, Mackenzie." "I'll poke my eyes with a pencil and eat it with a Spam and mustard sandwich if only you'll sit with me at lunch today, Mackenzie." Which also proves my theory that there's always at least one serious mentally if weirdo in every middle school across America. It was Mackenzie. When she walked up to the locker right next to mine, I knew then I was going to have a very bad school year. Being so close to the radiant of her awesome yet skinning perfection just made me feel like a humongous loser. And it didn't help that she was hogging most of my personal space. Hey, it was like I was jealous of her or anything. I mean, how totally juvenile would that be? Between classes, Mackenzie and her friends are forever standing right in front of my locker GGGing. That means giggling, gossiping, and glossing. And whenever I get up to nerve to say, "Excuse me, but I really need to get into my locker." She just ignores me or rolls her eyes and says stuff like, "Annoying much?" or "What's her problem?" And I'm like, "Hey girlfriend, I don't have no stinking problem." But I just say it inside my head, so no one really hurts it except me. However, deep down, I'm troubled and ashamed that a tiny part of me, a very dark and primitive side, would totally love to be best friends with Mackenzie. And I would that part of myself so disgusting I could vomit. But on a much happier note, I'm really into lip gloss too. My favorite one right now is Crazy Kissalicious Strawberry Crush Glittery. Anyway, whatever what it is, it's yummy and tastes just like strawberry cheesecake. Unfortunately, no super cute hunk like Brandon Roberts, the guy who sits in front of me in my biology class, has developed a huge crush on me and fallen in love with my fabulous glossy lips, like in all of those crazy Kissalicious television commercials. But hey, it could happen. In the meantime, I've decided and tried to enjoy my signal statues. Oh, I almost forgot. Dad is supposed to pick me up after school today to make me to my dentist appointment. Please, please, please don't let him pick me up in his worst work van with the 5-foot-long plastic roach on top. I would absolutely die if anyone finds out I only attend this school due to his bug extermination contract. Thursday, September 5. Mackenzie and her snobby friends are about to get on my last nerve. They're always making nasty comments about any girl who wanders within 6 feet of them. I mean, who do they think they are? The fashion police? Hi, sweetie, you're under arrest for felony fashion violation. Today, in under 1 minute, Mackenzie gave out the following scathing fashion commentary while applying her lip gloss. Oh, wait. Don't you need a license to be that ugly? That outfit would be perfect for Goodwill. If she knows what's good for her, she will burn it. OMG, I bought that exact same sweater she's wearing for my dog from PetSmart. What's that awful stink? She's supposed to spray on a perfume, not meditate in it. She has so much ants. She used a special makeup brand. It's called Why Bother? What's up with her new hairstyle? It looks like a small mammal made a nest in her hair and babies and died. She thinks she's so cute. She's just living proof that manicure can actually grow legs and walk. To call Mackenzie a mean girl would be an understatement. She's vicious. She's a pit bull in glittery eyeshadow and Jimmy Choo flip-flops. Okay, so this is for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, this Dork Diary book is very fun in this last part. And this is a first book. So this is the first book, so this can be not very fun, but in the second book and third book and fourth book and whatever, it's very fun. I promise you. Okay, so this is for today. Next time we'll read from this. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will make YouTubes. Okay, I will make YouTubes. Okay, because I miss you. Yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Please subscribe and see you next time. Bye!